27 perfectly timed photos. 27. The Magic Jenny. At first glance, this photo looks like the result of Photoshop, but after giving it a closer look, you can tell that there is a flag waving in the background, and it's the shadow we see in this picture. Pretty perfect timing and lucky object placement make this lady look like she's on a magic carpet ride. Maybe Aladdin was in the background somewhere. 26. Fish head. This guy is indeed lucky to be surrounded by so many colorful fish. He's even luckier that one of those fish wanted to pose for a picture with him. The result is a super cute living room worthy photograph of the new fish in town. 25. The tulip dancer. This girl looks like a dancer by the way she is on her toes and the position of her hands. What makes this picture a beautiful one is the flower hanging in front, so it looks like a delicate floral skirt. Dancers have been portrayed with flower costumes and skirts before, but never quite like this. Number 24. Deception of the eye. This picture is hilarious because of the positioning and order of this family. The husband's head looks as though it is attached to the wife's skinnier torso and legs. His face even looks like he's asking what you are looking at, and you look crazy for looking at him. 23. Chasing birds along the shore. While the pup is having a grand day at the beach, their owner is seizing the opportunity for this perfectly timed picture. With the seagull taking flight right in front of the dog, it looks like the dog sprouted wings and is about to take off into the horizon. 22. A sneaky sloth. This little guy stole our hearts when he decided to be part of the picture. Sloths are slow in nature, so it's not that hard to find one and take his picture. But this little sloth here is even smiling for his debut, and all the other people in the picture look thrilled to be included too. 21. Blowing the clouds away. This picture is definitely a perfectly timed one. The trumpeting angel in the statue looks like she is either creating the clouds from a trumpet or she is blowing them across the sky. Whatever your imagination tells you is happening here, it's a perfectly timed moment. 20. What the bartender didn't know. This man may not be aware of what the lady in front of him is wearing, but he should be aware that the front of the bar he works at is made of reflective surfaces. Someone had perfect timing when they took this photo, showing the bartender's new sexy look. 19. The other half of love. These two kitties are as sweet as can be. The only way they could possibly get any cuter is if they laid together and showed their love. As it turns out, that is exactly what they did. This owner was a genius when they thought to create the heart out of two separate spots. 18. Lifting with more strength. It is a commonly known fact that ants can lift more than 100 times their own weight and even carry them great distances if need be. This Hercules ant was given the best credit when this photo was shot of it lifting a little log, seemingly in defiance of the sun. Amazing timing, beautiful picture. 17. Drink the rainbow. Skittles first brought the idea to us with their slogan, Taste the Rainbow. Now, proved with this perfectly timed picture, you can now drink the rainbow. I wonder what magic tastes like. Or is it watered down because he's drinking it? 16. If you don't feel like flying, just surf. This duck was taking flight when this perfect photo was taken. Because of the photographer's perfect timing, the duck looks like it's surfing on the water and having the ride of its life. 15. The new model of droid. It's not really a new droid model. It's just another perfectly timed photograph. They come out with new models every other day, but I don't think they'll ever make one out of a Boeing passenger plane. With the timing shown here, this guy looks like a kid playing with his model airplane at the park. 14. Will you marry me? When the universe asks for your hand in marriage, you say yes. When it proposes with a solar eclipse ring, you should be over the moon with joy. These are some punny jokes, but the timing of this was perfect. It looks like an amazingly unique wedding picture. 13. Is that the one you asked for? It's an age-old folktale that babies are brought to their parents by way of the stork. Well, we know this is not the way babies come about. This perfectly timed picture tries to make liars of us all. 12. Spitting water. Here's another perfectly timed picture that depicts this woman spewing water from her mouth, when in reality, she is sitting in front of a water fountain and craning her neck back. People probably thought she was crazy for staring at the water like that while the picture was being taken. Hopefully, those who did later saw this picture all over the web. 11. The giant bugs are attacking. Well, it appears that way at least. What better thing to do when you have an enormous grasshopper clinging to your front windshield for dear life? Snap a photo and make it look like he's taking over the whole town. Ah, the things we do to amuse ourselves. 10. Your conditioner smells nice. Women are usually guilty of spending quality time in the shampoo and conditioner aisle, as they smell literally everything there is to offer. The same must have been going on right before this was shot. Due to the placement of the photo, the one woman looks like she is smelling the other woman's hair. It seems she is smelling pretty vigorously, since it appears that the strand of hair is inside her actual nostril. 9. The time the Prez was a wizard. Almost everyone loves Harry Potter and the promise of an interactive wizarding world. Former President Obama must share the same love. As we can see here, he looks like an actual wizard. All he is missing is a hat and a wand. The black windbreaker we see here can sort of pass as the black wizard's robes. 8. A smile in the sunset. This photograph has been around for a while now. It may be one of the first examples of perfect timing in photography, at least one of the first to surf around the internet. These birds had no idea they were giving everyone who saw them something to smile about. 7. Bruce the friendly shark. Remember Bruce the shark from Finding Nemo? Here's his friend Phil. He is just as friendly and can be seen here high-fiving a scuba diver. Not something the diver expected, I'm sure, but pretty cool position and timing from the photographer. 6. A new you. Well, this lady didn't mean to reveal this much of herself to everyone today. The person across from her thought that now would be the opportune moment. Here is a perfectly timed picture. Next time, she should check out the news on the first page. 5. The game of hacky sack. There are a ton of great perfectly timed pictures that involve the sun. Some are posing with the sunrise, or sometimes the sunset. Either way, they are all incredible photographs. This one is especially gorgeous, with the vibrant red in the background caused by the setting sun. It looks as though he is playing hacky sack or maybe soccer. That's football in European terms, with a smaller ball. 4. The new bubble boy. This yellow lab knows when to strike a pose. Even though he is clearly chasing the giant bubble and has no idea what a photograph even is, the timing here was perfect. It looks like we have a new bubble boy in the neighborhood. 3. A thirsty feline. This cat is probably not a very happy camper because instead of letting him back inside, his owner is taking picture after picture with their phone. What the cat doesn't know is that with the addition of the Pepsi and the straw, this just became the #1 most liked picture on Instagram. 2. The headless gymnast. During what appears to be a great performance, judging by the intricate costume and killer split leap, this gymnast threw her head too far back, and someone snapped this picture. Now, no matter how spectacular the act was, nor how many more beautiful pictures were taken, she will always be remembered from this piece as the girl without a head. 1. The hover dog. Everyone has seen those new hoverboards, right? Most kids got them on Christmas. Lucky. This year, they've come out with something new and improved. A hover dog. Now you race your dog as they hover inches above the ground. That's not really what's going on here. This dog's picture was just taken at just the right time, when all 4 legs were up off the ground.